Hello, 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 everyone. I said I wouldn't do anything like this unless I listened to something and it struck a nerve or it felt like I just had to talk about it. Once again, it's always in the middle of a workout where I'll have a video that I'll just have stuff playing in the background for background noise, and then something will just show up. And this is this video where this person, I have his link in the description so you can watch the original. Also, give him a like and subscribe to him. Um, he just started talking about some stuff that I'm like, I hear people say this all the time. No one wants to talk about it. We just ignore all of it and just act like everything's fine. And as I look today, right now, what stock market is as green as possible today too, as of September 26th. This is at 1:50 p.m. So economy is so great. But he was saying some stuff that I felt compelled to add my own opinions on top of. Let's go ahead and make it a little faster, and let's hear what he has to say. Also, thank you all for being here. If you like this kind of stuff, like it. If you hate it, dislike it. So I know you hate it. Otherwise, let's get into it.
I don't see how people are making it in this economy. I can't figure out how people who have kids, who have rent, who have a mortgage, can afford to live.
I mean, already, like, yeah. I have people that I know that have two or three kids, and I'm like, how are you doing this? I have a cat, which is right there, being a little butthole. And I'm looking at the cat food like, that's getting a little much.
Everything is so ridiculously priced now. I went into
Yeah.
Walmart a minute ago, as you can see here at Walmart right now. I went in, came out, and I was so frustrated when I
Hmm.
was in there looking for some things that I needed because of the prices. And I walked out with nothing. I went in, I got a shopping cart, I pushed it through the store, and I was in there about 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I put some things in the cart, and the prices were just so outrageous that I just got disgusted. And I
So I had almost something similar. I mainly shop at HEB. If you're in Texas, you know what that is. It's the best thing ever. And even HEB is a starting. There's certain things where the price I've noticed hasn't really changed, but it's things you don't really need anyways, like Gatorade, energy drinks, like stuff like that has barely gone up, like barely. But then the things that are, which he's gonna get into it because I've watched almost this entire video already, or I remember most of it because it's just playing while I'm working out. Um, the essential stuff. When I say essential, I'm talking like eggs, chicken, meats, breads, fruits, veggies. That stuff has gone up like $1 minimum across the board, which may not sound like a lot, but to some of these things, $1 is almost 100% increase because tariffs, because we aren't supposed to be paying the cost. Let me let him get into it.
said, hell with it. And I just parked the buggy, or the shopping cart. We call it a buggy here. Some of us do. Some call it a shopping cart,
Buggy.
whatever you
I
want to
call them
call it.
carts.
But I just parked it there, left it there in the aisle, and walked out without buying anything. It was so disgusting to look at those prices.
Five
Oh my
words
god, an
you
ad.
pronounce wrong.
I'm gonna cut
2
this out.
years before your brain starts shutting down. Dementia.
All right, we're
I don't
back.
understand how people can make it. And it seems like they're just shopping away. You have
Mm-hmm.
to be putting everything on credit. On,
Yes,
I
credit
mean,
card. So, by the way, I don't have anything that I'm going to bring up. I recommend anything I say, or even anyone says online, do the research yourself. I mean, most statistics and stuff are made up in the middle of a conversation, anyways. However, do the research yourself. We are in the worst debt we have ever been in, and it is skyrocketing at a rate that just is. It was unsustainable a year ago or 2 years ago, and it's still just piling on. There's people that are paying their mortgages with credit. Uh,
how are they finding the money? How can they afford to
they can't.
raise a family, to have
They
a
can't.
wife, to have kids,
They can't.
to feed
I
a
can't afford
family,
this
to
cat.
support a family? Everything has went up in price.
Yep.
Rents have went up in price. Groceries,
I don't even want to get started on groceries.
home maintenance, automobile maintenance.
So home maintenance, I'm fortunate and unfortunate. I can't believe I'm saying unfortunate to be a homeowner myself. And In the past, I would be like, I would just pay someone to do this because they're an expert and I would trust an expert. I still want that to be the case. However, I am finding any way possible to learn the skill myself to just do it myself. Now, some people will say, maybe majority of the men in the comments will say that's what you should do anyways. But I look at it as a time thing, not really a lack of desire to want to learn and do it myself. It's time, and time is money, and sometimes it is more costly to not do it yourself. But in today's world, that is not the case unless it's a mandated or highly specialized skill set. I'm going to just learn it myself at this point because it's insane. But then that hurts the economy because now you're not spending your money on these businesses that would do the work and be skilled labor. And skilled laborers are either now not making enough or they have to raise the cost of their then it just goes, it's a daisy chain, and they raise the cost of their services because their volume is down.
Taxes.
How is this? What are we doing?
And it seemed like when I was in Walmart that everything I looked at, it could be my imagination. Let me know in the comments below. What have you seen? But to me, it looked like that everything had doubled in price at least over the last year.
Everything I've seen has gone up at least $1. I know that doesn't sound like a lot. I've seen at least $1 increase across everything, whether it be bacon, eggs, milk, yogurt, cheese. And HEB, I feel like, is handling it the best by they have gotten really aggressive with their couponing and using coupons in their app, which hopefully they're not selling your data. They probably are. Walmart is. So you're still spending more than you normally would, but you're now saving because you're spending more, but technically spending more isn't saving. But if it's cross category of something you're going to get anyways, then it is. I know that's, anyways, it's still about $1 across the board, everything, which adds up every day because it's not just groceries. Everything you do is about $1 plus. Everything, no matter what it is, it's about $1 plus, whether it be fast food, which you shouldn't eat anyways. Just cook it yourself, which is still cheaper, barely. Well, the quality's better. It's drastically better. Fast food, about $1 plus across the board. Gas, on average, $1 plus across the board. Where depending where you're at, just energy, utilities, cost of fixing something, like everything. And guess what didn't go up? I bet your pay didn't go up. I bet you're not making more. Yeah? Are you making more? I don't think so.
I mean, it is absolutely astonishing at the price increases. And I'm looking at these things and I'm thinking, I remember this being a lot cheaper a month ago. I mean, it is.
The crazy part is right, even just a month ago.
Gosh, how people can make it. I mean, me personally, I don't have a wife. I've had a wife.
Don't have a
I
wife.
no more. I don't have any kids.
I don't have kids.
I don't have anybody to take care of but my own self financially.
Pretty
right
much,
now.
except this cat.
My house is paid for.
House is not
My
paid
truck
for.
is paid for.
My vehicle is
But
paid for. My car, I can get a whole nother tangent on vehicles. If you have a car right now and it's paid off, I jokingly, we would say this like a decade ago, run that car into the ground. But no, literally, keep your vehicle. I don't care how much you hate it. Does it move? Does it get you to A to B? You need to literally make that thing live until it stops. Because getting a new vehicle, when I say everything went up $1, add some zeros to a car. And then the cars that are made now are crap. The quality is so crap and everything. Anything post 2020 is garbage. It looks great, runs like crap. Like I
paid for everything a long time ago. I bought this truck in 2015. I'm still driving this truck right now.
Bought my car in 2016.
190,000 miles on it.
And I have 130,000 on my car.
But I still have to pay property taxes.
Oh my God, property tax.
And my property taxes went up because the county here needed more money to, I guess,
to do what?
Fill some holes in the road, maybe, or hire some more police around here. That's pretty much all I've seen. They've really done nothing as far as I can tell. But they sure raised the property values up so they could raise the taxes up. They went along with those property value increases.
Yeah, what he said.
Mine actually
what he said.
doubled. So you don't own your property. They can just tax you and tax you and tax you and raise your property tax yourself and they need more money. You have the
You
federal
will
government
own
doing the
nothing
same
and you will
thing.
be happy.
You have these
I've been
tariffs that's supposed to
I've been seeing that online a lot. You will own nothing and you be happy. And I used to just shake my head to that and be like, this isn't a real thing. It's becoming such a realization. First off, property tax in its own is theft. I don't care. Anyone who wants to defend this, if my money was 100% being utilized to better my and my community's life, then yes. You know what? I would get over it. I would be like, it's still theft. However, I can see the community being lifted up from all the money that's going into it. My property tax from 2023 to 2024 doubled. And then from 2024 to 2025, it went up by just 1,000. Thank you so graciously for just 1,000, not doubling it again. And now my proposed from 2025 to 2026 is a few $100s. Wow. Thank you. It's still going up. And guess what's not going up though? Your wages.
be bringing in billions of dollars, but it's all just a tax on United States citizens and on their purchases. Property, you pay taxes and fines and fees for every friggin' thing now. And it keeps on getting worse and worse and worse.
There's a damn fee for paying your property tax. Y'all know that, right? For those that are homeowners, you are charged to pay your property tax. How is there a fee for the privilege of being robbed?
Because these pastors keep getting more greedy and they keep wanting more money to do more of what they want with in their pet projects in their town and their community and their state and in the United States. The federal government prints money, raises taxes to give it away to, foreign nations to fight wars, to do all kinds of corruption.
I don't even want to get into that.
All kinds of shit they don't
I don't
need.
even want to get into that.
Because
But
they
he's
keep
right.
printing money, which is a tax on United States citizens through inflation.
Yep.
That's why we see
We
prices
pay it.
increase here in Walmart. It's absolutely ridiculous. It really, truly is. So how in the hell is the average person making a living?
Well, they're
How are they
not.
surviving right now?
They're not.
I mean, if you
They're
make
not.
minimum wage,
If you're making minimum wage,
family, how
you're
you
dead.
surviving? How are
Metaphorically,
you making? How are you paying to feed your children?
you're not.
How
Well, you
are
don't even have
paying to
kids.
keep your vehicle running?
You're
How
not.
are you paying your payment on your vehicle?
You're not.
How are you paying your house payment?
You're not.
I mean, it is.
Foreclosures are going up. Look this up yourself. Foreclosures are going up. Debt is going up. Repossessions of vehicles has skyrocketed. To the answer, he's saying they're not. People aren't. People are letting it ride out as long as it can go before it's took from them. Because it can't. There are. Oh God, this video could really I could really sit here and just talk about this for hours. I'm not going to because it doesn't help anything. Like words without action is nothing. And nothing changes because we're just mad. It takes being beyond just being mad for something to actually change. Like vote, like people say vote. Well, you also need to vote with your wallet because that's an action behind saying, you know what, if I don't like this good, I'm not going to pay for it. But if you still buy the good anyways, then it doesn't matter what you say. Oh, I hate this, but I have to have it. No, find a way to not have it. Stop buying it because that's the action to your frustration. And as long as we continue to just be frustrated and do nothing, nothing changes. Nothing changes. It'll just keep getting worse. And I don't understand micro or macroeconomics. I just see what I see every day. I just see what I hear. I just see what I see. And what I see is I don't know where this amazing and profitable. I mean, you look at stocks as just as green. Where's all this money? It's not going to any community, to any city. It's going to just major businesses. That's it. And then what? Where does it go from there?
Astonishing to me how people can be still yet making it in this country with the cost of living like it is. When you go to Walmart, look at the prices. If you can find,
It's
a
crazy.
receipt where you went shopping in Walmart a few months ago, look at that. Write those prices down and go back to the same Walmart you got those at and check those prices again.
And then see how much your pay
Starting the vehicle over here.
went
It's
up
gonna be a little
in
bit loud,
correlation
probably.
to it.
I mean, it's going to be
It didn't.
those prices again.
Didn't go up.
Check those prices again that you paid for a year ago, a few months ago, whatever. check those prices again in your local Walmart, the same one you got it from, and see how much those prices have increased. How much more expensive is the item? And if you take, if it's 10% more expensive
Mm-hmm.
overall on everything you buy,
Yep. It's a lot of
that adds up
money.
to a whole lot.
It's a lot of money.
It's like with the property taxes, with everything, with the tariffs. We were told we're going to bring in jobs, going to bring back manufacturing. It was all bullshit. I told everyone that it was. I told everyone it's going to be paid by us, and we're starting to see that now. It wasn't apparent for a few months.
Look, I honestly, there's more into the video. Maybe I'll let it just, I don't know. Maybe I'll just like end my thoughts here and just the rest of the video, go watch it. But tariffs, I don't know who, even saying it out loud, who ever believed truly, and this gets way deeper than just saying tariffs, that the cost would never go to you, the consumer. Like, it doesn't even make sense to say it out loud. You're saying we're going to make someone pay more to export something or import, whatever. I'm probably saying that wrong. And then the business is going to just eat the cost, sell the good at the same price, but then just lose money, and the business can't exist. It doesn't even make sense. And then part two to tariffs is it's half bullshit anyways, because tariffs were the price increase on certain goods were slapped on product that wasn't even tariffed. So there's plenty of products in these warehouses and these facilities and these businesses that was already sitting there, even vehicles, but then their price goes up retroactively because of tariffs. They're like, that's not tariffed. That was already here before tariffs. Why does this cost more? Same with groceries and all this other crap. And there aren't, and then even the whole like bringing jobs back to the U.S. I would love nothing more than for the U.S. to be more self-sufficient and do things for itself without having to import everything. But like, you need to have this good ecosystem with the entire world. We got to help each other. We should want to help each other. But the cost of labor here, and we don't have everything here either. The cost of labor is so much higher, and the employer but business isn't going to just eat the labor costs and not increase the cost of their goods, because the cost to produce that product is now higher than it was before, which means the price still goes up, even if it comes back to you in your nation, and the price still goes up. So there's no answer where the price doesn't go up. But you know what didn't go up? Your wages. I got it in here. It's making me, I can't. This is like a great video, only because it's a rabbit hole conversation. It's so much deeper than just Walmart and their prices are too high. It's so much deeper than that. And then there's all this new stuff. I really just don't want to be political, but politics will be about you, whether you want to or not. It's going to be about you. There's so many things that are happening even now that still show that the cost of everything we do and get will only continue to go up. And now, do the research yourself. I'm going to keep saying that. Look it up yourself. Look with your own eyes, and don't let someone tell you what you see with your own eyes is wrong. If you are looking at a cat and it's a cat, don't let someone tell you it's a dog and then believe them. You see what it is. It is what you see it. So don't lie to yourself when you see like what is going on. None of this makes sense. It's like, we're in like La La Land. It's just everything. It doesn't make sense. And I don't even understand it as deep as I could and should. And it's on surface level, it doesn't make sense. Just imagine the people that actually understand this and dig deeper. How do they see this? Anyways, I could legitimately just infinitely talk about this because it's insane. It's insane. And I'm saying this from a position to where I'm still okay, but I have changed my habits because I've had to. And I don't like splurge. Like, I've never been a fan of fast food and stuff anyways. Like, you shouldn't eat that crap. It's terrible for you. The only benefit to fast food was it was cheap, right? The cost was low. It was quick. If you had a family, it's time, right? Time costs money. So it saved you time to put that somewhere else, whether you had a family, you had, you're maybe working 10 plus hours a day. You're like, I don't have the time to do this, so I need to reserve this to something else that's going to give me a benefit. So you know what? I'll eat this crappy food because I have to. And that's what you would do. Now it costs just as much and it's just as crappy and the quantity is just as less. So you get less, it's worse quality, and it costs more. And now apply that to everything. Your vehicles, the way your houses are built, the construction, everything. It applies to everything right now. I haven't even there. I gotta stop. Anywho, thanks for watching. If anyone even made it this far, cool. If you didn't, well, that sucks because damn, is this heated. I appreciate you all for watching. Y'all should watch the rest of this video. I don't want to. Y'all should watch the rest of the video, and y'all should like and follow him. Love you guys.